Bootleg Kevin. Boy, I am disappointed in you, Bootleg Kevin. Figg Community World did nothing but champion you. Kiwi Head did nothing but disregard you and hate on you because you're a real hip-hop platform. Figg Community World brought you on their platform, showed you love, and you was working with Kiwi Head behind the scenes and never made any mention of it to Figg Community World. That's crazy. What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman I before the E. Man, golly, I don't know y'all. Remember that. And we back with another video. New video. Almost forgot my intro right now. I got so much on my mind. I literally almost forgot my intro. That's crazy. But shout out to the good subs, and we bike with another one. Now, shout out back on Figg for the content. This is back on Figg, right? And this is them going through Point and Shoot's first video where he exposed that Bootleg Kevin, who is indeed bootleg if you ask me, where he exposes that Bootleg Kevin was behind the scenes working with Kiwi Head, unbeknownst to Figg Community World, even though they have nothing but love for him. That's what I say. We just too, not like that, but it's like, it's hard to not be who we are. Like, we're a loving people, bro. But it's just like, man, this be that shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But we about to get into this clip of T-Rail and S-Mac on back on Figg reacting to finding out Bootleg Kev was working with them people. T-Rail says something in this clip too where he's talking about how, I don't know, we'll bust it down, but I'm just like, damn, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell that T-Rail ain't really jacking this. You know what I'm saying? But if this your first time to the channel, like and subscribe off the back. Off the back, don't troll me. If this your first time to the channel, shame on you. Shame on you. But we gonna get into this. Shout out back on Figg again for the clip. Yeah, I'm telling about. They be letting me use their stuff. They don't really be tripping. I am a mod over there. Shout out the good people. But let's start the show.
I would never go out and sue someone just because of, you know, whatever. I have no choice but to sue. So it's point and sue, motherfucker. What? So yeah.
And everybody got to keep this for evidence, though. You know what I mean? Just in case, because people trying to intentionally take your channels down, and just like, it's trash, homie. Yeah. If you gonna say some stuff, use your words and go ahead, let's pod and
say that bullshit.
Let's pod, let's do that. You can't do this without. If you go ahead and trying to take people's channels down and all that, shit is just whack, man.
Great point from T-Rail. Isn't Turducken Booty Hairhead Man Unit the same guy who was talking about, well, is everything gonna be like? He just said it. Like, that's like, you're primitive. You can't use your words. That's the problem. But what are you doing? Somebody want to whoop your ass. You want them to use words. Right? But you can't use your words against the platform. You want to swat people. You want to get people's channels taken for using their words. Come on, Kiwi Head, you looking super bad, bro. You're looking super bad. Aside from all the antics and everything you do on No Jumper, you just looking like a trash person. I'll just have to say, bro, I don't know you. Can't say you're a trash person. But your actions are indeed trash. Let's continue.
You gotta feed their family.
Yeah, like, bro, you just whack, man. You feel me? And it's just like Drake lawsuit, man. It's over with. That shit is just whack. It's trash, man.
Facts.
Come on, bruh.
Just wanted to point that out. But this next leak is really interesting. Look at this one. This one here says, Bootleg Kev told me that the radio station that Brown Bagger on is considering giving FMW a radio show. So this is pretty.
And that right there, Bootleg Kev told me that the same radio station that Brown Bag are on is considering giving FMW a radio show. My boy, Bootleg Kevin, Mr. Bootleg, Mr. Bootlicker, my boy. Why would you even need to speak on their business to their enemy? Shady, dog. Shady. You look away, Bootleg Kevin. I'm just going to be honest, man. Shout out DJ Charisma. She support all the folks out here. She definitely support me. But I can't see DJ Charisma doing something like this. You know why? Because she sticks to what she does. Music. Shout out my girl Charisma. Straight up. That's nasty. Bootleg Kev told me. Trash.
So let me explain what this is. So Bootleg Kev, as we all know, is like the #1 hip hop interviewer guy on the West Coast. And of course, what I mean by that is Bootleg Kev gets all the A-list celebrity hip hop performers and stars that the 16 could never get. And the 16 is very jealous of Bootleg Kev. He hates Bootleg Kev. He looks at Bootleg Kev as a little ass bitch that should not even be in the game. But for some reason, Bootleg Kev has this allegiance to the 16. He has this like a loyalty to the 16 of Nashua. It's really bizarre. And so what we're looking at here is it looks like the 16 is giving this information to We Starvin that was given to him by Bootleg Kev.
First and foremost, Bootleg Kev, I'm so fucking disappointed in you.
Talk about it.
I'm so fucking disappointed in you, man. Why the fuck would you tell him that? Well, I do know because you work at the other radio station. I mean, whatever. I mean, is it beef like that or what was the point of you telling him that?
Tell you.
Chat, y'all let me know, man. Cause
there is no reason. You ask me, is because he's shady. What other reason could we come up with for why he would do something like that? That's y'all business. That's y'all business to tell, and probably something that folks wanted to keep under wraps until they got everything the way it was supposed to be, right? Why would you do that? That's just shady, bro. Again, I keep having to point out how Figg Community World did nothing but champion Bootleg Kev, bro, as he should be up until this point. He get the hip-hop interviews. He does dope interviews. I support Bootleg Kev. I thought he was dope before this. I'll be honest. I thought he was dope before this. You know what I'm saying? These guys have your back. And you go and giving information to they ops? Come on, man. That's shady. Shady business, man.
I don't like that. I gotta hear more context. I didn't get all the way to the end of this video. Because what is this?
You know what it is? These guys quit running their mouths.
What you talking about?
Facts.
That shit.
Running who mouth?
Him.
He gotta start running
his mouth. That's all that is. Now niggas don't know how to fuck with you now. Cause you run your mouth. Whether it's true or not. You got what I'm saying?
Yeah, he always said he really never had no beef with him or this and that and the other. Yeah, cool. Keep it white. You know what I mean? Like, that's fine, but.
And they like, brother.
Keep it white. Not like that. But I mean, I'm just saying. Come on, y'all. Shady business out here, y'all.
Why tell him this though?
Because you seen Wayne's, we're brothers, we color eyes and happy, and we color.
That's some whole shit though. If you
give me a white 5, face eye. And Kiwi Head still don't like you, Bootleg Kev. He still hates on you. Still
asking me, I don't know, man. That's some whole shit. But we can.
Facts.
I'm gonna keep it going though.
confidence. And it looks like Bootleg Kev is pretty much giving information that was given to him by FMW Figg Community World, which are the 16's enemies. So Bootleg Kev is giving the 16 inside information about his enemies. So Bootleg Kev is compromised at this point. I was coming around to the guy. I was going to forgive him for all he's done, but now I fucking don't know what to make of him. I think that maybe he's untrustworthy.
You know what? Because people thought we had some big ass announcement. Oh, we did have a big ass. It wasn't really no big ass announcement. We just made it seem like it was really big. And the white man came out and he said, "I know what this big announcement is. You guys work at the radio station." Nobody knew this.
I remember. I remember that.
And that's what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. When T-Rail said that, he said Kiwi had went online before they made the announcement and said, "Oh, I know what the big news is. They're going to be a part of the radio station." Come on, bro. S-Max said, "I don't know if it's true or not." It's true. It's true. And T-Rail figured that out right there listening to this. He said he did. He was like, "Oh, I know what their big news is." And that all came from Bootleg Kev. Yo, they up there on the radio station now doing their thing. But let's say that, the ink went dry or something, and Kiwi Head does that and they lose that opportunity. That would be Bootleg Kev's fault. I want y'all to pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? That would be Bootleg Kev's fault. Shady. Bootleg Kevin, you are indeed bootleg. And you are shady. I'm going to just be real. Like, what's the point of that? Because you want to nuzzle up next to somebody who don't like you? Again, this thing got the hip-hop titans or the best hip-hop panel on No Jumper, and you were not invited. You were not invited. He had Racker and Hunter up there. Racker and Hunter had zero to do with hip-hop. Literally. All he do is expose rappers and street niggas. He has nothing to do with hip-hop, bruh. Come on, that's crazy, bro. He didn't even think enough of you to bring you on the panel. And it would have been dope to have you up there because you actually have relationships with these artists that they wish they could have. Bootleg Kevin, shame on you, man. Shame on you, Bootleg Kevin.
And it looks like Bootleg Kev is pretty much giving information that was given to him by FMW Figg Community World, which are the 16's enemies. So Bootleg Kev is giving the 16 inside information about his enemies. So Bootleg Kev is compromised at this point. I was coming around to the guy. I was going to forgive him for all he's done, but now I fucking don't know what to make of him. I think that maybe he's untrustworthy.
You know what? Because people thought we had some big ass announcement. Oh, we did have a big ass. It wasn't really no big ass announcement. We just made it seem like it was really big. And the white man came out and he said, "I know what this big announcement is. You guys work at the radio station." Nobody knew this.
I remember.
He thought that was our big announcement.
It was, and it wasn't. Stupid.
You went over there and told this man that. Man, it's crazy, bro. I can't believe it.
Crazy.
Maybe he's a snake. Now, can I prove any of this? No. Am I stating this as a statement of fact? No. I'm just saying that it looks like he did, and I believe that he did. So if he did, that's a snake move, isn't it? Because that's a very snake-worthy thing to do. If he's friends with the guys at Figg Community World and he's giving the 16, their sworn enemy, information about what they've got going on, I'm wondering why he's doing that, especially because the 16 has no respect for him. The 16 doesn't have any respect for Bootleg Kev. He wishes Bootleg Kev's channel was gone and that Bootleg Kev was homeless.
Now, I need to see the text messages.
Text messages is even crazy. You don't want to see that.
Because why are we even talking about that?
You see them text messages, you gonna hate them up. For sure.
Nah, I want to see.
They deeper than rap.
I don't give a fuck. I just want to really see if it get like if it's even more of a hoe.
Yeah, it goes there.
So
what was that shit you told me?
So you think Bootleg Kev a hoe?
Yeah. Hey. What was that shit we was talking about where you was like, just imagine if you knew what a nigga was saying or something. Remember we was just talking about that shit?
What, saying about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you niggas on the call, just like Young Thug.
Yeah.
Just imagine that. Yeah, we need to hear all them calls. Cause what? Cause he is in radio.
And text messages are just text messages. For the record. Text messages have zero to do with any phone calls. That's something we'll never hear. I'm sure they have phone calls together where there was gossiping going on about Figmunity World. Because again, why would you even shoot a text message saying, oh yeah, this is what they got going on? And I don't think that that's in the text messages. When I did the reaction to Community reacting to the Bootleg Kev situation, I believe AD had the text messages, right? AD said, he told him, AD said, Bootleg Kev said he would find out, right? So, inevitably, he did tell him, and it wasn't through text message because that wasn't in the text messages. So he did that on a phone call. There's no telling what Bootleg Kev was saying about Figmunity World on the phone. I think Bootleg Kevin is smart. I'd like to think that, right? Bootleg Kevin know he shouldn't say nothing too incriminating in text messages. So I'm sure he called and let him know that. That's how Kiwi had got the information that they did indeed have a show on Power 106 and released it before Back on Figg did. That's some cold. I don't know, bro. That's cold. I would never rock with Bootleg Kev again. If I was Figmunity World, with all due respect, I would never, ever rock with Bootleg Kev again because you had no business telling our business to our enemy. You had no business telling our business to anyone, let alone Kiwi Head, who's got a hard-on for trying to crash out on Figmunity World. Like, damn, bro. It be surprising me, people, like humans. I mean, it do and then it don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, man, I see T-Rail sitting there like, bruh, because he probably like, bro, I was nothing but cool. I was nothing but cool to this man, bro. Why would he do something like that? Shady.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get in radio. We at the ops station, but we not your ops, though. No. We your homies. Maybe he was in there trying to throw a bone to Adam so Adam can go ahead and start trying to slander our name and slander the radio station. And they probably didn't want that backlash. If they didn't want that type of backlash and attention, then they probably would have eased up on us. I think that was the play.
Yeah, right on down.
You gonna have to holler at me to let me know that it wasn't a play. Matter of fact, don't even holler at me because I don't even give a fuck. That's just crazy, bro.
Straight up.
I done had Bootleg Kev on Back on Figg. I done went over there to Bootleg Kev. Bootleg Kev is somebody I fucked with, man. What the fuck, homie?
16 of Nashua held a podcast where the quote-unquote self-proclaimed kings of hip-hop media all united and assembled. Bootleg Kev was not even mentioned one time the entire podcast. Wasn't recognized for anything, the whole thing. Nobody respects him, even though he deserves their respect. They refuse. And Bootleg Kev seems to like them and look up to them like a little twerp, it seems. So I just was like, wow, Bootleg Kev is like feeding the 16 information on his enemies. Why is he doing that? And so We Starvin' is exposing all of this stuff. And this is what we got. Look, Bootleg Kev blocked him and it's just getting bad. So that's pretty crazy. Now, some honorable mentions posted by We Starvin' here are so he's saying that Almighty Dodson has knowledge of a lot of this stuff about.
I didn't call him AD. I bet you he did. AD, brother, it wasn't like that.
Bootleg Kev.
Yeah, Bootleg Kev.
He for sure called AD.
I know he did. I got a feeling he did.
AD can't help everybody.
That's what they think. AD, you got time to
AD,
talk.
look, man, let me tell y'all something about AD, y'all. He's a lovable guy,
Yeah, fair to say.
but he's not on your side.
At all. At all.
He's not on your side at all.
At all.
I can't believe it, homie. I can't believe, bro. Y'all see that, chat? Y'all see y'all see that? Shout out the sheriff, man. Y'all see that? You see what bro did?
Nigga grimy, homie.
We not your enemies. We not here to take you down. We not here to come for your spot in radio. We not trying to come do none of that, man. We got into radio to take those steps how every person in media that's somebody big took. We are taking those same steps. They did radio, they doing podcasting. It's like, you know, we taking those same steps, man, to say, you know, we greats. So when we get up here, they gonna say, oh yeah, y'all didn't take those stairs. Nah, we took those same little stairs y'all took, and then we up here. You feel me? We just took them bitches backwards. We went back down, and then we went back up.
You did?
Why give bro the information like that?
That's some out-of-pocket snitch.
Because I know he wasn't like, he wouldn't have never thought that.
Still saying, trust no one. Oh, I don't. He don't either. We don't trust no one.
That is crazy.
Troy.
And that's pretty much that on that. But again, I just want to give y'all back on Figg's perspective of the situation. Again, like I said, you can see T-Rail right there in that clip. He realized what was going on, and it seemed like it was a bigger play at hand. Like maybe Bootleg Kev wanted Kiwi Head to go in on Power 106 and Figg Munity World and tear them down because they are the competition. And that's shady. Hey, man, if you want to do some friendly competition or whatever, hey, let them know. Let them know. I want to destroy you or whatever. You know how people do? Hey, it's up. You like, hey, well, we could do that. But you tell Kiwi Head trying to devise some nasty plan, you know what I'm saying? Shady business. I'm off Bootleg Kev. That's how I am. I ain't even going to lie to nobody. So when I see things like that, I'm like, I don't care. I could see whatever rappers interview elsewhere. I'm going to just be real with you. And I'm sure there are a lot of people who feel that way after seeing this. Again, the sheriff said that Bootleg Kev is off the hook. I'm letting y'all know. So is back on Figg. No, he's not. No, he's not. This nigga gave Kiwi Head information on them getting the radio station job. Kiwi Head announced it before they did. Nobody knew this but them, the radio stations, Bootleg Kev. Kiwi Head isn't tapped in. With all due respect, Kiwi Head's not tapped into the industry like that. Once upon a time, maybe. Once upon a time, maybe, but nobody in the industry rocks with them. None of the big guys. Y'all saw that in the last clip where AD was talking about it, right? None of the big hip-hop platforms rock with him. His only friend is Vlad, straight up. And a lot of people feel like Kiwi Head and Vlad are the exact same. And Academics is not your homie. I know Kiwi Head likes to think that because Academics will come on his platform or whatever, but Academics be shooting subliminals and all kind of right in front of Kiwi Head face because Academics is the big dog. Academics is bigger than No Jumper. And Adam knows that, so he plays nice. He plays nice because he know he don't want that wreck with Academics. Straight up. Academics don't like you, Kiwi Head. He don't. Just is what it is. Again, I don't know, just a lot of shady business going on, man. I can't lie to nobody. Just a whole lot of shady business going on if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? But you know how that should go. Now, For anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this YouTube content creation, make sure y'all tap in with @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Again, that's @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. She works with a bunch of different content creators throughout all the sectors. She can help you with anything from views to viewer retention, thumbnails, monetization, copyright strikes, whatever it is. Contact @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. But what I need y'all to do is comment down below and let me know what y'all think of this, man. Bootleg Kev looks nasty to Gangland Neem. I'm just going to say that. But I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about what Bootleg Kev did. Let me know what y'all think about what T-Rail had to say about the situation and how Bootleg Kev gave Adam22 this information that Adam22 relinquished to the people before they could themselves. Nasty work. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace.